CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chickens here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, very excited because this is going to be kind of our first sneak peek really ever of the seasonal pass. So this is going to be a preview of the Boom Pass, some of the missions, some of the rewards, what things are going to look like, what you're going to be able to get, how you're going to be able to get them, and all that good stuff. So the way the game works now is every new Warship season, there's going to be a new Boom Pass season, basically, whatever you want to call it. So this is called the seasonal campaign. So that's what we're going with, just because it's kind of confusing because it's still kind of new. So yeah, let's go over some of these missions. Now, I believe some of the missions will overlap. It's not every season we're going to get totally new missions for the Boom Pass. But let's take a look at what we're at least starting with for this season now. And of course, the season is going to be active for a month. Basically, the season is active for the same duration of the Warship season, including that week off until the next season starts. So the Boom Pass will always restart as soon as Warship starts, just because everyone knows typically when Warship starts. So some of these are the same. Win with full health. Collect Warship chests. That's actually cool. I think that's the first Warship one I've seen. So that's pretty sweet. 30 of them. So I mean that's a big one. Destroy HQ last. So around the world. Complete dives. Win with no losses. Okay, we've seen that too. Win with no losses is different from winning without taking damage. That's kind of cool. Hero only. We've seen that one. Deploy many troops and win. Destroy a blackguard or mercenary PvP base 3 times. You must deploy at least 136 troops in each fight. That's kind of a weird one. It's like put troops on the map. Okay. Deploy few troops and win. Destroy blackguard or mercenary PvP base 8 times. You can deploy at most 8 troops in each fight. So they want you to use Scorchers. Heal troops. Why does it say 29,000? Only 30,000 HP in any battles. Heal troops. Oh, okay, so you gotta heal them for that amount of HP. Okay, I got you. Loot resources, 600,000. Sorry, I must have done some attacks somewhere. This is all on the dev build, so that's kind of weird. Obviously, the season hasn't started yet, but collect gunboat energy, 1,200. That's a good one. Win without gunboat. And the rest of them we're going to unlock in a little bit. So let's take a look more importantly at the rewards. Now, the coolest thing about this season is, we've got the usual stuff, and we've got new building skins. So I want to show you guys this, which is cool because it totally changes. I don't know if this is going back. Like, I don't know if these are like OG skins to like 2014. But let's just take a quick overview of all the passes. Then we'll unlock them, and then we'll take a look at what they actually look like. So, for the most part, these are the same. I mean, we got our builder tokens. We get our sculptor optimizers, upgrade optimizers, builder optimizers. I do hope they change the percentages on these. So sometimes they're more like, worth it to go after, and it's not just kind of the same thing season in and season out. Some of these rewards are really good though, like the time savers, hero tokens. Like, it's really good value, the Boom Pass, especially when you look at other game passes. So yeah, then what do we get at the very end? The following buildings get fortified. Okay, so it's the HQ is the last one. So lots of free chests too if you are able to get to the end fairly quickly. So let's take a look at what some of these skins are actually going to look like. Alright, so we have completed some missions in Magic of the Dev build. Now let's take a look at some of these rewards. So we're going to grab our Warship chest. We're going to grab all of these. We've completed all these in the span of 3 seconds because we are Magic Chickens. And that's kind of stuff that we can do. I don't know if we can claim the ones that aren't active yet. Doesn't look like it. But we should have enough to get through to some of the cool stuff. So let's fly back here and let's take a look. So we're gonna grab these skins, we're gonna grab this stuff. I don't need to choose anything, and let's see. I'm really excited to see what these skins are gonna look like. So we get lots of blueprints. The blueprints actually did help me out quite a bit on the main base with the past two. If you guys saw one of my more recent, I forget it was my last one or the one before that. Or no, the last one was the sneak peek for season 60, which looks crazy. Yeah, so I was able to finally max out my account, and it was because I was getting a lot of blueprints from the Boom Pass, which was cool. After spending all of them, if you guys saw that on the Mystical Monument with OP, that was a crazy one. So we got all of our stat bonuses. We can unlock these just with diamonds, I guess. And then we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at some of these new building skins. And don't unlock the Boom Pass with diamonds. I mean, they're not that expensive, but the rewards aren't really worth it, I would say. Except for maybe the time savers, that's fairly decent. And then, oh no, you can't get the free chest with gems. Just do the missions. They're not that hard. I mean, you can bang them out, and it is fun, honestly, doing them. Like, I don't really play the main base like at all, or I haven't for the longest time. But I do honestly enjoy like just banging out the Boom Pass missions. It is fun because like there's a purpose to what you're doing, right? Like there's a reason to do it, and it's kind of fun to figure out how to do them. And we'll go through what it is like the best, most efficient way, and all that stuff. So there we go. So we got all of our skins. That the rest of it's just for free. Now let's see what some of this stuff is going to look like. We haven't activated it just yet. So now we can go to your original look, familiar and timeless classic, maybe a bit too familiar by now. And look at this, well-fortified HQ to keep your resources safe, and you, of course. Interesting. Okay, so the headquarters, and then there's the residence. So default, maybe a bit too familiar by now again. Fortified residence for maximum safety. Comfort is overrated. Available in the Boom Pass. So there we go. So we now have fortified HQ. You can't really see it on the green, and because I've got too much gold, there's no way I can spend my gold, eh? Anyways, so let's take a look. So we've got the fortified HQ. Let's cut some of these stupid trees down so we can actually see some of this stuff. Let's move you back here. That's looking pretty sweet, guys. That's looking pretty sweet. Honestly, I wish it stood out a little bit more. I feel like it kind of blends in with all the other green. But let's look at the other stuff. So the fortified buildings will be things like, well, residences. And what else do we got? What else is fortified? Definitely the residences. I think there's a little bit of strategy involved with it too, because you can't really see them. Like I was just looking at them for a few seconds and I couldn't see the residences. They really do blend in very well with the background. Not really what I want for like a paid skin. You know, I want it to stand out and be like, hey, look at me, I'm better than you. I don't want it to, to blend in, but I think that's it. I don't see anything else. I guess it's just called Fortified Residences, right? Fortified Headquarters. Yeah, it's the residence. Okay. The troops. We do have the Legacy Tank. I don't know if that's available with this one or if that's from the last season. But yeah, so there it is. Pretty cool stuff. So there is your preview for the new seasonal campaign, guys. You guys let me know what you think down below in the comments. I think the skins are honestly a little bit underwhelming. It's cool that they're new and they're different, and I love having the Boom Pass and being able to, have the missions and stuff, but I want like a big fire-breathing dragon sitting on top of my HQ that screams at people every time that they deploy a troop. Like I want something crazy. I want it to be silly. I want it to be over the top. This seems a little bit too kind of mundane, but it's still cool nonetheless. Shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth, right? So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and don't forget to use that code CHICK in the shop. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a like down below if you found the video interesting, entertaining, or informative. We'll catch you in the next one, guys. Check it out. Bang, bang.